The Norda 002 is a light and nimble trail runner that leaves me feeling more connected to the ground than I do to my girlfriend. Let's have a look. Going through the details of this shoe, it's as easy as looking up the spec sheet online. That's going to tell you things like the upper and laces are made from a super strong, super light bio-based Dyneema. The midsole, which is exclusive to Norda, is a Vibram SLE compound with 19 millimeters under the heel and 15 under the forefoot. And the outsole, which is also a Norda exclusive, is a full coverage Vibram light base and mega grip rubber compound with 5mm lumps. But Google already told you that, so I'm going to tell you what that actually means.
You know, I should mention too that I didn't pay the $440 price tag that are on these shoes. They were gifted to me. I don't have to say anything nice about them. I don't even have to make this video, but in the interest of transparency, that's the situation.
So as recommended by Norda, I went up half a size in this shoe, and the fit is good. It's better than any pair of pajamas grandma ever bought for me. Interestingly, they're made on exactly the same last as the 001s. Now, I don't have a particularly wide foot, but the more that I run, the more I appreciate a little bit of extra wiggle room around my toes. Now, around the heel is where the fit of the 2s start to differ from the fit of the 1s. It's now much closer in its level of padding around the heel to what you'd find in most other trail runners. This means good things for heel lockdown, so much so that they actually omitted the extra eyelet and therefore your ability to lace up with a heel lockdown. The only other thing worth mentioning about the fit is the position of the Norda lock system. Now, this is a sock and gusset construction where in the 001s, from the midfoot, you have an internal liner that wraps the whole way around the toe box. The 002s, that goes from the midfoot around the heel. Whatever's happening in there feels good. My foot feels safe and secure without being overly restrictive or uncomfortable. I immediately noticed the low stack height of these shoes. Particularly in this day and age of maximally cushioned shoes, 19 and 15 is not a lot of rubber under your foot. Straight out of the box, I actually took this shoe on a 45-kilometer run. My feet were pretty tired and felt beat up at the end of that run, and it's probably at the upper limits of where I'd want to take this shoe. But that being said, there was something actually really nice about feeling so connected to the ground. It left me feeling light, nimble, and confident. And with a full coverage of Vibram Mega Grip and Light Base at the interface between me and the ground, it was sure footing every step of the way. And so the verdict on this shoe is after over 300 kilometers, it's been a nice addition to my trail running rotation. Unsurprisingly, it's holding up really well. I expect this shoe to last well over 1,000 kilometers, just as my other Nordas continue to do so. I find myself reaching for this shoe on shorter, technical trail runs where I want to feel light and fast. If there needs to be a negative, its performance in wet weather is not ideal. The outsole is flawless. The upper doesn't drain so well. It actually does a great job at keeping light moisture out, but once your foot is fully submerged, it doesn't drain very well at all. That being said, I have a lot of fun running in this shoe. I mean, who doesn't love feeling fast and nimble on technical terrain? It reminds me a lot of the Ultra Superior and the original Hoka Torrent. I had so much fun running in those shoes. Will this be my shoe of choice for ultra endurance events? Absolutely not. The 001 is still firmly my shoe of choice for runs like that. But I'm excited to keep this shoe in my rotation for many more weeks to come. Catch up.